God dang, is my internet slow? Hello. I haven't joined Vic in a while, so I'm struggling. It's going alright. Like, it's not great, but, you know, it could be worse. What about you? I don't even remember when's the last time I drew her. It's just weird getting back into it. But I wanted to draw her because the last like full body reference I did of her was like, oof. Doesn't even look like her anymore. Needed to update it. Yeah, I think that was the last time I painted her. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Like, I've done sketches of her, like quick doodles, but I haven't painted. So those new Steven Universe episodes, huh? God dang. God, how do I do her? She has like a bowl cut. I honestly had forgotten there was gonna be new episodes, so I was just like scrolling through Instagram, and then I saw some like spoilers. I was like, wait, what? Steven Universe, what? And I was like, oh wait, yeah, the new episodes. And then I saw it, and I was like, okay. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of like over Lapis. I don't know if I said that publicly. I think I did, but like I'm kind of tired of her. But that rose pink diamond thing was oof. Maybe I'm just biased because my favorite is Peridot and like Lapis Peridot. So maybe, you know, I'm biased because of that. But I don't know, I feel like Lapis like story kind of like arc or whatever, it's kind of like getting a little bit repetitive. Like she keeps just running away from her problems, which is, you know, fine. Like mood, I do that too. But is it helping the story in any way? Other than hurting my baby Peridot? I don't like her eyes. She's like probably the strongest one of the team, like by herself. Well, from what I remember, and she like keeps acting like, I don't know, like she can't what's the word? I don't know what's the word, but she keeps acting like she's all weak and stuff. Well, she's like one of the strongest ones. I don't know, like, I get it, honestly. Maybe it's because I don't like characters that remind me of myself, and she kind of reminds me of myself. So maybe it's that, but I don't know. I feel like we were finally getting somewhere with her being like, yeah, maybe one day I'll return, and then, whoa, who could have guessed it? She ran away again, like... If she's gonna, like, leave, like, I hope she doesn't come back. Like, I'm done with her just running away. Coming back and running away, coming back and running away. Like, just leave, my dude. And I'm also still pissed at her for taking the barn. Her eyes are too big. You know who I really want to see come back? Jasper. I feel so bad for her. Who's gonna tell her? How's she gonna react? I want to see what happens with her. Yes, Peridot deserves her own room. Honestly, I was really, really upset when Peridot did not become, like, one of the main characters. Like, when they gave her the barn, I was like, seriously? Like, this is just a cheap tactic to not have her, like, in the intro and stuff like that. I love Peridot. She deserves so much more. I'm not, like, a huge fan of how they've kind of, like, made her super childish. Because, like, she used to be, like, super scary and smart and stuff like that. But her, like, character, development from that to, like, a crystal gem and learning to also love the earth. I love that. I love her. I really, really want to see Jasper get a redemption arc. Which, honestly, I don't even know if you should call it redemption, because, like, did she really do something bad? I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say Bismuth. Like, she also does not deserve to be bubbled. Steven just needs to learn to talk to people and explain himself. God, I don't like these eyes. Maybe she just looks weird because I've never seen her without her tattoos. I want to draw Steven wearing Pink Diamond's outfit. You know what? I love Pink Diamond, and I've really liked her design since she was introduced. And a lot of people were like hating on it, and I was like, it's cute. Like I think it's a lot more interesting than blue and yellow. Like, they're so boring to me. Like, how can you be the leader of, like, you know, a homeworld and wear such dull outfits and have such dull designs. They were very, very underwhelming. But when I saw Pink Diamond, I was like, this is cute. She looks like a princess. I love her. So I really want to draw Pink Diamond. Like an actual painting of her by herself. I don't know where I was going with this. I want to see more of her. Like, I want to see like a flashback episode or something of her, like when she was still Pink Diamond, or maybe when she was like, you know what, I'm gonna be Rose Quartz. I don't know. I feel like she's very interesting. I want to see her story. Blue for me is one of my favorite characters and also my favorite to draw because I do like her face design. It's just her outfit. I don't like it. I feel like it could have been better. Like, I saw a lot of fan art when like only her mural was shown. Or it wasn't her mural, maybe it was just like that episode where Garnet was like telling the story. What was it called? The Answer, I think. Like when people drew what they thought Blue Diamond was gonna look like, ended up being a lot more interesting than how she really ended up being. So I don't know. But I do like her face. Yeah. Rochelle like made a very, very beautiful painting of her. And I was like, I hope that's what she looks like. And then when she came out, I was like, okay, she's pretty, but like, really? Like, if she was normal size, she would look like any other gem. I don't know. Like, even Rose Quartz looks fancier. I want to see White Diamond's design already. I hope they don't make her super boring. But, I mean, knowing them... Oh, what color should I use? No. You. Just for now. I've seen some theories going around that maybe her current outfit is like her, how do you say that, like mourning, like because of Pink Diamond. But this recent episode, it had her with a cloak, I believe, so I don't know if that that theory holds up anymore, but it would be better if it was like that. I'm curious why their murals are like, they look different from how they really are. Oh, nice. I think her silhouette and her face and everything is really pretty. I just wish, for who she is, for the Diamond Authority, I just had wished that they made her look a lot more fancy. But that's just me. Oh shit, I haven't saved. Oh fuck, no! I'm a. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to cry. Oh no. I am actually so upset right now. Oh no. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. No! And I didn't have a backup. Oh no. Man, that hurts. Oh no. So no. Like, I had made a bunch of like the sketches for the full body stuff, and I deleted like all of them to start on this one, and I was supposed to save this as a new file, but instead I just saved it as the original. So all the sketches I made, you know, they're gone. So No, I have to do it all over again. I'm so mad. I mean, I'm sure it does, but like I said, I already saved this as the original file, so all of the ones that I deleted, because I had them on different layers, is what I'm saying. So I deleted all those layers, and now they're gone. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm such a dumbass. Oh god, I'm so mad at myself. Oof. Whatever, I'll just do them again. But there was this one that I did, which was of my character Ambruna, which he is the hardest character to draw for me. And I made a sketch that looked good, and now it's gone. Oh, my heart. Oof. Okay. No, I'm not that smart to save files. And I can't do, like, undo because I've already done too much to this painting. It's whatever, I'll just do it again. Like, I don't even care about, like, the Alma sketch or the Vida one, because, like, they're so easy to, like, draw. I can just do it again. It's the Ambruna one that hurts. I never draw him, so it's always hard. And, I'm hurt about that one, because I'm gonna have to do it again. Oof. I should have posted, like, the sketches on Patreon so I could have at least that as a reference. But I didn't do that because I'm an idiot. Ugh. Okay, that's enough. I'm not gonna, like, think about it too much because I'm just gonna cry. Oof. Tragic. Let me see if I have them. I don't think I saved them. I had to throw it. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no. I only saved this one. Tragic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I'm dumb. Wait, what? I just try to keep everything in one thing, so I don't have a bunch of files and then I can't, like, find them. But, yeah. I'm just gonna start posting all the, like, sketches and works in progress on Patreon, so I have them there at least. Oof. I also noticed, I like how I noticed as soon as I hit save, I was like, oh no, wait, because I saw the name of the file. Oh no. Damn. I got wrecked on a live stream. Yeah. At least it wasn't like completed paintings. Like one time I was doing a commission And I had been painting for like 3 hours, and I was pretty much almost done. Just needed like a few more details. And this was on my old computer, like my really, really old one. It didn't save. And when I tried to save, it crashed, and I lost 3 hours of work. That's when I was still young. And that still like traumatizes me to this day, because now I try to save. Yeah, no, I have everything separated in like folders, like OC stuff, blah blah blah, concept art, whatever, but this was just, honestly, I was not thinking, I did not look. I rarely do this mistake. I've probably only done this once before, but it was something I didn't care about. Oof. Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. I had this this drawing, this file, and in the layers I made folders with each of the sketches. But when I was going to start on this one, I deleted all of them, and I was going to save this as a new file, like to stand on its own. But I forgot to do that and just went ahead and saved it as the original. So, you know, but I did have all the sketches in a folder, and they were named and everything. Oh, it hurts, man. But again, at least it wasn't painting, just sketches. Just means I have to practice sketching them again. I can't wait to look at this live stream again and listen to the panic in my voice. I was going to post this, like, publicly after. Now I don't know. Oh no. I'll just have to be more careful next time. And save everything before I start working on it. So anyways, what have you been working on? it'll be a reminder to everyone if I post it publicly to like save their work. Yeah, I think I might. I don't know, the first live streams that I did, I posted them like publicly because it was like fan art stuff. But since this one is like character stuff, I don't know. Maybe when I look back on it, I'll decide if I want to post it publicly. What's Sunstreak? Sunstreak. Oh yeah, the color challenge. I need to check the tag for that. But yeah, yours came really pretty. I love the colors and the details. I love doing these like color challenges because you get to see like how everyone like their color theory and like how they interpret things and their techniques. It's super fun. Oh. Oh shit, dude. At least it sounds like you're getting better, but damn. I went to Mexico. When was it? Like on Friday, I think? I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't know what time is. I don't know what day it is. But I went to Mexico. And my mom wanted to go to the zoo because the girls had never been there. And the girls, I mean my sisters. So we went and I looked like a hot mess, but I didn't wear any sunscreen. And like I'm dark, so it doesn't matter, but since I rarely go out in the sun, like my skin was not having it. I felt like my skin was going to peel off. Like it was burning. And this wasn't even the day of. Like days after, like I felt like my skin was getting like peeled off. It was bad. But yikes, dude. Oh, what did I do now? Oh. I don't know how I want to do this. Like, she has no boobs, so... Oof. This sounds painful, dude. What even is like the remedy for that? Is there like medicine? I don't think I've ever had like any of those reactions or even seen them. Like I've seen like bad sunburns, but God, I can't imagine. Looks too disgusting. Oof. Yeah, it got a lot better. What was wrong with her face? Thanks. Need to sketch. Oh. Which sketch? The one that they said right now? I meant this one that I'm looking at. Hold on. This one. Oof. I just needed to see how I drew the hand. Which doesn't really look that great, but I don't even mind anymore. I don't know if I want to merge these two just yet. You know what? I'll just make a copy of it. Damn. Right now, for like the last, how was it? No, I think, so when we came back from Mexico, which is like, there's just a lot of things that went down. I'll start with, I don't know if I said this on Patreon, but, when we're coming back, so there's obviously like the border thing, right? And then they, you know, they ask you what's up, blah blah blah, and you pass, you know, from Mexico to the U.S. But from where we were going, which is where I live, like right in the middle, kind of, there's another like border patrol like checkpoint thingy, and usually the cops there or the agents there don't really do anything. you know, they just like, they maybe stop like big trucks or something, but like normal cars, you know, they let pass without like question. But we had bought a puppy from Mexico. And they had like one of those like dogs that like sniffs around or whatever. And apparently it smelled the puppy, so it started getting like wild. And so they put us to the side, and then, you know, they told us to get out. And this was like at like 9 p.m. And, you know, I was in the car. I didn't think I was going to get out. So I was like in pajamas. Like, I was wearing like a short dress and like my bathrobe and like sandals. And I looked like a hot mess. And I'm just there. And it's just me, my mom, and my 2 sisters. And there's like 5 Border Patrol agents. All dudes. And I'm just like, fuck. And so, you know, they told us to get out, and I'm the first one to get out, and I'm closest to the bench, so the guy's like, you can go sit down. I'm like, okay, cool. And so my mom's taking out my sisters out of the car, and while she's doing that, and I'm sitting down over at the bench, one of the agents comes over, and he just starts like asking me questions, like, you know, like, I expect questions, whatever. But the first question that he asked me was, do you smoke weed? And I was like, no. Like, it just took me, like, I didn't even know, like, it was so unexpected. I was like, no. And he's like, oh, okay, I just need to ask. And I was like, okay. And then, you know, he went on to, like, normal questions, like, you know, why were you guys in Mexico? And actually, I think that was the only normal question. Oh, no. He asked me, like, is that your mom? And I was like, yeah. And then he asked me why we're in Mexico, blah, blah. And then he starts asking me, like, personal questions, like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm 21. He's like, do you go to school? And I'm like, no. He's like, do you work? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, where do you work? I'm like, oh, I'm a freelance artist. And he's like, what do you draw? And I'm like, I don't know what people pay me to draw. Like, what? He's like, what's your favorite thing to draw? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Like, why would you ask me that? How can I even answer that to you? Like, how would you even know? Oh, God. I still cry at that. It's so funny. And, like, again, I was half asleep when we got stopped. And, I was just like, first of all, I hate dudes. I hate guys talking to me. So, like, I probably wasn't, like, in the best mood, so I didn't know, like, what to say to him. And my mom, like, when they let us go, she was like, why are you being so mean to him? And I was like, what? Did you listen to what he was asking me? Like, God. It's just a mess. But it still makes me laugh. Like, hi, Border Patrol agent. Like, I love drawing my girl smooching. Like, is that what you wanted to hear? A mess. I was so tempted to, like, take out my phone and show him, like, my page and be like, oh, this is what I draw. But, like, in the moment, I was just kind of, like, in panic mode, you know, like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? but it was a funny experience. It was definitely a first. Yikes. Something I will remember forever. Oh, and again, like, going back to after that, I forgot I was telling another story and then I got caught up in that one. So again, we bought a puppy and my mom wanted me to keep him in my room. And my room right now is like separate to like the house. Like, it's not inside the house, it's like its own like little room outside. I don't know if that explains it, but so yeah, she wanted me to keep him, so you know, it was going to be my like responsibility, which at first I was like, okay, I mean, sure, but the cage that we had, we have like a big cage, and he was gonna sleep there for a few days while I cleaned out my room, made sure like there was nothing he could eat or like get but it was too big for him, so he kept getting out and he kept, oh god, he kept shitting all over my room. And at first I was like, you know what, whatever, it's a puppy, like they don't know any better, right? So like for the first 2 days I was like fine, you know, I cleaned up everything. But one day he got out and like shit all over the floor and like some of my stuff. So I was like, you know, I gave him a bath. I cleaned out everything. And then I took a shower and I was clean and whatever. And then I put him back in the cage. And I went to my room and my mom, she came to my room and she like came to like clean everything, whatever. And she accidentally left the door open for his cage, and he got out, and again he shit all over my room, all over, like I had some books, and he shit on them. He went like he stepped on his shit, and he like walked over like all of my room, and on my bed, because like we were moving, so I put my mattress on the floor and I took out the bed and everything so he could easily get up there, and he got on my bed and he stepped all over it with shit, and I was so upset. My back was like killing me because I had mopped the floor like twice already on that day, and I had like walked all over and like done a bunch of things, right? And now I had to do it all over again, and I was so upset. I was like, you know what, Mom? You want to trade him? You keep him in your room. So now he's over there. But ever since then, which was, I don't know, I think I think it was Sunday, my leg has been killing me. And I'm pretty sure it's because I like did a bunch of like I did too much work that day. I mopped like 3 times a day, and I cleaned everything, and I had to like clean my bed and like take everything out. Oh, man. He's a cute puppy, but man. It's just so many things going on. Oof. God. Sorry, I'm reading some comments. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take it easy, but I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with my leg and I have to go to the doctor. I just don't like doctors. My leg, most of the time, it feels like, how can I explain it? I feel like a giant needle is just going through, like, my hip. I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know how that would feel because I've never felt it, but I assume that's what it feels like. It just feels horrible, dude. Oh shit, I'm doing this on the shade layer. I haven't gone to the doctor since, how old am I? I want to say since I was like 16? Like, I haven't actually gotten a checkup since I was probably 16 or 15. Oh, shit. Yeah. You know, I wanted to say but then I didn't. But... I want to go, but it's like, oh man, how is this conversation even gonna go? They're gonna be like, so what's wrong? And I'm gonna be like, well, where do I start? Yeah. I just have a lot of anxiety. I don't know, like, what to say. They're gonna be like, so, are you in any pain? And I'm like, no! Even though I'm really, like, in a lot of pain all the time. Wait, shit, what did I do? Yeah, I'll probably do that soon. I've also never gone to the doctor, like, as an adult. Like, the last time I went with my mom. So, like, I'm scared. So... My mom did almost kick me out once because I didn't want to go to the doctor. Like, she was so pissed at me. And I was an adult. I was like 18, and she was like, I made an appointment for you for the doctor. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I think it was just like a regular checkup, but I was like, I don't want to go. She got so mad at me. She's like, leave this house. And I was like, what? It was so weird. It was a weird day. These poofy thingies are not looking great. I'm scared of going and then telling me like, oh yeah, you're gonna die in a couple of weeks. I'm having trouble with this. That's not how these work. Let's see how it looks compared to the first version I made of it. Definitely got a lot better. Let's see which one is it. Oof! What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Oh, I'm the same. My mom gets mad at me when I do that. It's like I get a pain on like my boob. I'm like, Mom, I'm dying. She's like, shut up. Man, painting with white is so difficult. Because, like, I want to add, like, how do I say it? Like, I want to add shading, like, depth to it. I want to make it interesting. But I don't want it to look dirty. Especially with her, because, like, she hates, like, anything that's dirty. It's hard. I don't want to look too plain. I need to look up how the poofs in dresses work because I'm struggling. Right? It's hard. Like, if it's, like, white hair, it's fine because the way I do hair is kind of simple. But it's, like, dresses and skin, like, pale things in general is really hard. That's why I never draw Pearl, because her skin is almost white. And it's like, yeah, I don't want to struggle. But I do want to draw Pearl. I want to draw Pearl in her new, like, well, in her old outfit, the pink diamond one. But yeah, painting with white is... Coloring with white, not as hard, because it's just, like, I don't do a lot of, like, details. But painting is very, very hard. Yeah, I might have to do that. Let me see. I want to try something. No. I'd have to delete all of this. Let me see something. What color is that? I'll go with this one. I don't know why, like, I always go with like, well, not true, but when I'm doing warm colors with this, I go for a lot like more pink, purplish tones. I really need to like get out of my comfort zone with colors, so when I drew Peste, that was a good like challenge, because I do not like the color yellow. Do not like painting with the color yellow, because then I tend to make it very dirty looking or very bright. But with Peste it was fun. He's a dirty boy, so who cares? I like yellow, you know, as a concept. Like a lot of the art I like usually has some yellow in it, like gold or red and gold. And I like the contrast, or I like how it pops. But like me doing it, oof. My comfort zone is definitely like blue and oops, and purple maybe, which is funny because I don't like the color purple a lot. Oops. Hold on. Okay. So I saw in a comment that you left, I think you left it, that you, hold on, let me see if it was you. They use 1,000 layers. Honestly, I used to be the same. I used to do, like, I used to separate everything into layers. But, like, after a while, I was like, it kind of frustrated me because I could never find the layer I was looking for, or I would do something in the wrong one. So I was like, you know, whatever. I'm going to teach myself to do everything on one. And someone once described my, like, technique as, like, sculpting, I think. And I thought that was, like, very, like an interesting way to describe it, because it's kinda true. Like, it's like, I don't know. I have a weird technique. Oh wait, hold on, you wrote something. Well, I do is she. Yeah, the colors tend to change for me, like when I'm painting. They change a little bit after I add all my filters. God damn it, how am I gonna do this? I need to fix this eye. Something's wrong. After I add the filters, everything looks a little bit more purplish, which is fine. I think that a lot of people find those colors like kind of aesthetically pleasing, so like that's kind of what I go for. I feel like I need to make her head bigger. Let me see. Oh no. Yeah, bigger head, I think. I'm just gonna save this just in case. Save it. Alright. I think I also stopped wanting to use a lot of layers because, like, back when I did a lot of layers, like, opening up a file would just be like, it would take forever. Like, my computer couldn't handle it. So I was like, I need to, like, either start using less layers or just do it on one. So yeah. And eventually I just got used to it. And I find it, I don't know, I find it a lot easier. But maybe that's just because of my technique, but I like it. I only do a lot of layers if I'm doing like cartoony stuff or line stuff. Like right now, I know you can't see my layers, but I'm only doing this on one. I need to see this. Oh yeah, hold on, let me check. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oof. That is a lot. I see the appeal of it because, like, you have everything, like, separate and it's, like, you know, in order, but I don't know. It feels like a lot. Did you build the computer or did you buy it like that? What kind of computer is it? I've been meaning to get a new one, but no money. Or I have money, but then something comes up and we have to spend it. Hold on, let me check it out real quick. Do you have the laptop or is there a desktop I'm not looking at? It's a laptop? Interesting. Maybe I should save up for one. know how I want to do this. Like this. Oof. And the Omen has been good to you so far? I can't get like a Mac because it doesn't work with Paint Tool Sai. But ugh, that sucks. I probably should just save up and get an actual good computer than just like any random one for cheap. That's kind of what happened with my laptop. Like, I bought an expensive laptop at first. Well, I didn't buy it. They got me an expensive laptop at first. This was years ago, like for Christmas or something. And it didn't work with the programs that I used back then. So we had to return it. And then my mom was like, just get, like, you know, just get